Hi, welcome back to my channel. As you all are now quite familiar with my channel, Sri Devi's Commerce and Management Academy, I deem it as my privilege and pleasure to take these classes for you all, especially for those who are not able to understand the normal classes that's going on. And in a very simple way, I have tried to explain the concepts. So again, coming back to the accounting basic concepts, I have already completed 7 videos of mine and in different parts, and I feel that you all are able to understand, and I could see from the comments that I'm receiving, as well as today I'm going to continue with few more concepts. एंड मैंने से अकाउंटिंग कॉन्सेप्ट जो है बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट जो है इसमें थोड़े और भी चीज़ें हैं जिसको आपको याद रखनी है. सो टुडेस वीडियो इट्स गोइंग टू बी वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड आई वांट यू ऑल टू रियली pay full attention to this. So today what am I going to explain? It's all about accounting concepts and accounting conventions. Now ये concepts और ये convention से क्या है? तो इसके पीछे जो है एक चीज़ है जिसको हम बोलते हैं अकाउंटिंग प्रिंसिपल्स. सो पहले हमको वी हैव टू नो दीज एंड ऑल वेरी वेल. Otherwise, when you solve the problems and when you are looking into the accounting transactions, such batao to you will not really understand why are we doing this. How did this particular thing come? I don't believe in just mugging up or by hearting the concepts. Please try to understand the root of these concepts. तो उसको इस वजह से हमने इसको एक्सप्लेन किया है बहुत ही सिंपल वे में. इस वीडियो में आप सीखेंगे कि अकाउंटिंग कॉन्सेप्ट्स क्या है, what are the different concepts और ये क्यों हो रहा है, why are we following these concepts, and what are these accounting conventions. Okay, so we start with accounting principle. ये जो accounting concepts and accounting conventions जो है, this is based on a particular principle, and that principle is known as accounting principle. Now what do you exactly mean by accounting principle? You will please look here. Accounting principles are the rules adopted by accountant universally, everywhere, all over the universe, globally. All the accountants have adopted these rules, and this is similar. It's the same rule followed or adopted in India or maybe in UK or in USA or Canada, anywhere for that matter. So universally adopted rules जो है उसको हम कहते हैं accounting principles. So what are accounting principles? These are the rules that is adopted by the accountant universally. तो ये जो accounting rules जो है, they are actually what? They are the norms, they are the guidelines, they are the rules, they are the regulations, they are the policies. उसमें सारी चीज़ें बताए गए कि आपको ऐसे करना है, ऐसे नहीं करना है, ये करना है, वो नहीं करना है. So what you have to do, and that has been adopted by everyone, all the accountants all over the universe, and that particular norms are called as accounting principles. Now when we talk about accounting principles, please understand these principles are we call it as GAAP, generally accepted accounting principles. Now these are all generally accepted accounting principles, and that is accounting principles. So I hope you understood accounting principles. What are they? They are the norms, they are the rules which have been adopted by the accountant universally. Now under these accounting principles, we have accounting concepts and accounting conventions. So you as an accountant, you as a businessman must know what do you mean by accounting concepts? What do you mean by accounting conventions? So every concept, in concepts when we talk about, so accounting concepts are what? So here you can see that it is accounting concepts and accounting conventions. So have you understood? Accounting principles के basis में we have accounting concepts and accounting principles. Today we are going to learn more about accounting concepts and accounting principles. From where have they come? They have come from the accounting principles. So you know what is accounting principle now, and under the accounting principle you have accounting concepts and accounting conventions. So let us now first try to understand what do you mean by accounting concepts. ये क्या है भाई? Let us first try to understand. Okay. So look here. Accounting concepts are what? Accounting concepts are basic assumptions which every accountant have to follow. They have to follow in the business. मतलब कि ये assumptions है हम assume कर रहे हैं. They are the basic assumptions and which you cannot deny. You have to follow. So accounting concepts are the assumptions which has to be followed by every accountant in a business. Have you understood that? Accounting concepts are those concepts, okay, those assumptions which every accountant have to follow. Okay, now under this concepts, how many concepts are there? We have 11 concepts. How many concepts are there? Here we have 11 concepts. Okay, accounting concepts are the basic assumptions which every accountant has to follow. No matter what it is, आपको पसंद है या नहीं है, आपको फॉलो ही करना है उसको. उससे आप छुटकारा नहीं पा सकते, आप आपके मन मर्जी नहीं कर सकते हैं. You have to follow that in letter, word and spirit. So how many accounting concepts are there here? There are 11 accounting concepts. Okay. Now, which are they? They are, now when we talk about the 11 basic concepts, how do we talk about? We will talk about number 1 is going concern concept. Going concern concept. Okay. Number 1. I would first like to say out of these 11, there are first 3 main concepts. वो 3 पहले main को याद रखो. GCA हम कहते हैं. GCA. GCA are the 3 main assumptions. Okay, what are accounting concepts? They are the basic assumptions. तो उसमें कितने concepts है? 11 concepts है. 11 concepts है, 11 assumptions में पहले 3 कौन से हैं? The first 3 main are GCA. So what is G? Going concern concept. Going concern concept. So what do you mean by that? That means business will continue for, according to the going concern concept, business will continue for a foreseeable future. For a foreseeable future. So we believe, we assume that कि आज हमने धंधा शुरू किया है और वो धंधा जो है चलते रहेगा. ऐसा नहीं कि आज शुरू कर दिया इमीडिएटली 4 महीने के बाद हम बंद करेंगे, नहीं. So you need to assume first that as a businessman, your business is going to continue for a foreseeable future. Minimum 1 year तो होना चाहिए. I hope you're getting me. So that is the assumption. First and foremost, remember any business concern, it will have what? It will continue for a foreseeable future. Maybe 10 साल, 15 साल, 20 साल. हम ये नहीं मानते कि जल्दी से बंद हो जाएगा. So I hope you got that point. So ये हमारा सबसे पहला assumption है. G, going concern concept. And what does that mean? It is an assumption that an entity will continue for a foreseeable future. I hope you understood G. Now I said the first 3 main assumptions are GCA. So G is over, going concern concept. Next is consistency concept. Consistency concept. Now what do you mean by that consistency concept? Please look here. Consistency concept, according to this, the accounting practices are selected. Whatever you select, that has to be followed consistently year after year. आप अभी for example, you will come to know about this later, when we depreciate or when depreciation method, under the depreciation, we have different methods that we follow. So suppose if I'm adopting straight line method or written down value method, कोई भी एक method को follow करते हैं आप accounting प्रैक्टिसेस में, तो उसी को कंसिस्टेंटली फॉलो करना चाहिए. यू शुड नॉट चेंज द मेथड दैट यू हैव अडॉप्टेड. आई होप यू गॉट इट. प्लीज लुक देयर. इट स्टेट्स दैट once you decide on an accounting period or the accounting method, whatever method that you have decided to use in your business, then you will stick with it, follow it consistently. Now, why do you need this? It is very important that you should have consistency. Concept याद रखिए. So assumption में पहला था कि हम बिजनेस को कंटिन्यू करेंगे, फोर्सेबल फ्यूचर. नंबर 2, कंसिस्टेंसी फॉलो करेंगे. वन मेथड अडॉप्टेड that will be followed every year. We will not change that method. And number 3, accrual method. Accrual method. Under this concept, what does it say? Transactions are recorded when they are entered into, not when the settlement is done. Not when the settlement is done. So accrual concept को भी याद रखें. For example, I sold goods to Mr. Ashok for rupees 80,000 on 1st January 2024. On 1st Jan 2024, okay, we sold goods to Mr. Ashok, okay, for rupees say 80,000. Okay, and Ashok paid back. क्रेडिट था, हमने उसको उधार में दिया, and he settled it in the month of March. The question is, as per this method, you need to follow this assumption on accrual basis. So you need to record this transaction. आप 1st January को करेंगे या मार्च को जब उसने पे किया आपको करेंगे. So according to this method, they say when they are entered into, not when the settlement is done, not when he is paying us back. You sold the goods on credit, right, on 1st Jan. So you need to enter it in the books of accounts on 1st Jan, not when he settles the money. Whether it is a credit purchase, whether it is a credit sales or any transactions. Whenever that is done, okay, transaction is done. Transaction में कहीं लेन देन जब करते हैं तब उसका रिकॉर्ड कीजिए. उसका पैसा मिलेगा या जब नहीं मिलेगा, उस दिन नहीं करना है आपको, पहले ही जिस दिन होता है वो आपको करना है. आई होप दैट यू अंडरस्टूड. सो इन दिस accrual, when we say that all accruals में जो है आपको याद रखना है, लुक देयर, रेवेन्यू एंड एक्सपेंसेस को याद रखिए. रेवेन्यू एंड when you say accrual, you should remember revenue and expenses. Okay, revenue जब आपको मिलता है, earned, and expenses are recognized when they are incurred. जब आपको expense होता है, revenue जब आपको earn होता है. So I hope you understood. For example, मैंने बोला कि credit sales हुआ on 1st January, sold goods on credit to Mr. Ashok, and then he settled that in the month of March. So when will you enter? You will enter it on 1st of January, and that is what is accrual concept. So GCA, how many assumptions are there? How many concepts are there under accounting concepts? We have 11, and out of it, the first 3 main one is GCA, going concern. Okay, C is consistency concept, and A is accrual concept. Actual, okay, accrual. So based on this, we finished the 3, and now let us see what do you mean by business entity concept. Business entity concept, it states that business is always treated separately from its owner for accounting purpose. What does it mean? Business concept में business and businessman both are 2 different entities. वो दोनों एक नहीं है. हम अगर एक मानते तो बिजनेस तो डूब जाएगा. And based on this only, this concept is what we follow, the capital. What do you mean by capital? That is the amount invested into the business. Okay. So Mr. Ashok, okay, invested 5 lakhs into the business. So 5 lakhs is the capital amount. सो बिजनेस एंड बिजनेसमैन बोथ आर सेपरेट, दैट्स व्हाई कैपिटल को हम लायबिलिटी मानते हैं। बिजनेस में पैसा आया है, किसका पैसा आया? अशोक का, ओनर का पैसा आया है, तो ये मेरे लिए उधार है भाई। ओके, वैसे ही ड्रॉइंग्स, व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय ड्रॉइंग्स? when goods or cash is withdrawn from the business for personal use, when Ashok is withdrawing gold or jewelry from his jewelry shop for his daughter's marriage, वो निकालता है कुछ पैसे, कुछ माल निकालता है, तो वो उसका ही माल है एक्चुअली। लेकिन धंधे में बिजनेस एंड बिजनेसमैन दोनों सेपरेट एंटिटी है। तो ये यहाँ पर दिखा रहा है कि एंटिटी कॉन्सेप्ट, अकॉर्डिंग टू एंटिटी कॉन्सेप्ट, द बिजनेस एंड द बिजनेसमैन both are two separate entities. And now the next one is money measurement concept. Money measurement concept. According to this concept, only those transactions, please remember, money measurement concept. So it means what? Only those transactions which can be measured in terms of money, not quantifiable. ओके, सिर्फ मॉनिटरी का जो है उसी को हम लेते हैं। मॉनिटरी क्वांटिफाइबल होना चाहिए, उसको मनी के माध्यम से मेजरमेंट होना चाहिए। हमने वी ओनली दोज आर रिकॉर्डेड। मनी मेजरमेंट कॉन्सेप्ट। सो अकॉर्डिंग टू मनी मेजरमेंट कॉन्सेप्ट, ओनली दोज ट्रांजैक्शंस व्हिच कैन बी मेजर्ड इन टर्म्स ऑफ मनी आर टू बी recorded. Now for example, your employee satisfaction, it is very important in a business, right? But do we record that? Can we measure that in terms of money? No. Okay, the what is that, your company business atmosphere. Okay, we talk about your business atmosphere, बहुत अच्छा है, बहुत ही everybody is very satisfied. Can you measure that in terms of money? No. So that cannot be measured according to money measurement concept. Only that which can be measured in terms of money is known as money measurement concept. So that is what we said. Okay, and now the next one is accounting period concept. Now this is also known as accounting period, या तो इसको periodicity concept भी बोल सकते हैं। आप वहाँ देखो, what does it means? It's the concept says that you break the life of the business into equal pieces, and each of these pieces, that is periods, is known as accounting periods. आपका जो business है उसको आप different equal pieces में बांट लीजिए। For example, 3 महीने में, so quarter, okay, 4 महीने में, या तो 6 महीने में, या तो पूरे 1 साल का। So it depends on you. As a businessman, you can decide on that. But usually, generally, the accounting period is taken as 1 year. Okay? And when we say accounting year, it is from 1st April to 31st March is what generally all over the business they are considering. But that doesn't mean that you can't take from 1st January to 31st December. You can take. But usually, financial year जो है, accounting year जो है, वो accounting year is taken as 12 months, and they start from 1st Jan to 31st of 1st April to 31st of March. I hope you understood. Okay, and it also says that कि accounting period concept के मुताबिक क्या कि every business should have an accounting period. ऐसा नहीं कि this time you are taking 3 months and then later you are taking 6 months का period. No, there should be consistency as well. Okay, next is the dual aspect concept. Dual aspect concept. Dual means double. Double, इसको हम double entry concept भी बोलते हैं। We call it as even double entry concept. Now what does that mean? You can make out from the word itself, dual aspect है, इसमें double entry system है, मतलब कि 2 systems है, 2 ways है। So every debit will have a credit. Whenever we record any transactions, you need to remember that it should have 12 aspects. उसमें 2 dual aspects होते हैं, so it should have a double effect, and that is what debit is equal to credit. All debits is equal to all credits. इसी तरह हम बोलते हैं all assets is equal to liabilities plus equity. All assets, एसेट्स क्या आपको पता है, तो पूरी एसेट्स इज इक्वल टू ऑल एसेट्स इज इक्वल टू लायबिलिटीज प्लस हमारी जो इक्विटी है. इक्विटी क्या होता है, जो कैपिटल जो ओनर ने डाला है. दूसरा लायबिलिटीज क्या है, जो आपने बाहर से उधार लिया है. सारे उधार और आपके पास कितने, दोनों इक्वलाइज होना चाहिए बिजनेस में. दैट इज व्हाट इट मीन्स ड्यूअल एस्पेक्ट कॉन्सेप्ट. नेक्स्ट इज रेवेन्यू recognition concept. Revenue recognition concept, very important. Now when we say revenue, first try to recall what do you mean by revenue. Revenue is the income earned from say sale of goods. या तो आपने कुछ सर्विस दिया, आपने कार वॉश का बिजनेस है, या तो आपने जो कार वॉश करके दिया, तो दैट्स अ सर्विस दैट यू हैव डन. So whatever income that you earn because of the sale of goods or because of the providing some service, that income is what is revenue. Now here they say revenue recognition concept. According to this concept, revenue is recognized when it is earned, not when the cash is received. When you earn it, you need to recognize that. When you earn it, you need to recognize that revenue is earned. तो आपको revenue earn जब करते हैं तब आपको recognize करना है. Now, for example, say November you received the order. Okay, you have a bakery shop. तो हमारे लिए बर्थडे केक का ऑर्डर आ गया है in the month of November. But they wanted it when in the month of December. दिसंबर को देना था, तो हमने दिसंबर को दे दिया. तो आप कभी रिकॉर्ड करेंगे ट्रांजैक्शन. अकॉर्डिंग टू रेवेन्यू रिकॉग्निशन कॉन्सेप्ट, यू नीड टू रिकॉर्ड इन द मंथ ऑफ दिसंबर बिकॉज यू द ट्रांजैक्शन टुक प्लेस, लेन देन कभी हुआ उस तारीख का आपको रिकॉर्ड करना है. नॉट जब आपको ऑर्डर मिला लेकिन आपने दिया नहीं ना सामान. So when that you are giving it, that is the month when you have to record it. So accordingly, 24th December, if you have given that birthday cake to them, so that is the date when you are going to record. Okay, when you are going to record, and that is called deferred revenue expenditure. The deferred revenue बोलते हैं हम उसको, deferred, क्योंकि उसने पे तो किया था से नवंबर को, लेकिन हमने दिसंबर को दे दिया. Likewise, let me talk about accrued income. Accrued income, for example, I received the cash in Jan. Okay, what I did is I gave in the month of December. Okay, मैंने कार वॉश करके दिया, उसको दिसंबर में दिया, बट उसने पेमेंट किया मुझे जनवरी में. He paid the payment because credit system we follow. So I got the money in the month of January. But when did you give the service? You gave it in the month of December. So you need to record that in the month of December. So that is accrued. That is what is accrued revenue. So revenue recognition, you understood that you recognize it when it is earned, not when the cash is received or not. Irrespective of you receive the cash or not, कभी आपने दिया, earn कभी किया, उस तभी का record करना है. That is the concept behind revenue recognition concept. Next is matching concept. Matching, the ninth one is matching concept. Matching concept का मतलब क्या है? It states that revenue earned should be matching with the expenses incurred in earning it and should be reported in the same accounting period. So, for example, हमने जो है कि परचेज किया. Now, matching concept के accordingly, what does it mean? It says that that revenue earned, जो आपका revenue जो आपने earn किया है, revenue earned should be matching with the expenses. For example, you purchased say 100 shirts, okay, 100 shirts at the cost of 100 rupees each. Okay, या तो आपने सोचे कि 5, I just take a very simple example. I purchased 5 markers, okay, 5 markers for 100 rupees. So 500 rupees मैंने खर्चा किया. Now I purchased 5 markers and I sold 2 markers for 120. So what is your revenue then there? तो आप क्या करेंगे? Actually में कितना गया आपका? आपने कितने? You have bought 5 markers, but you sold only 2. So you have to calculate that 2 into 100, 200 का हमने लिया था, and 2 into 150, 300 में हमने भेजा. So 50 rupees is my revenue. Understood? So that it has to match. It has to matching होना चाहिए. ऐसा नहीं कि I bought five markers and I sold 2. So 5 and 2 is not matching. It has to be 2 and 2. And that is what it means, matching concept. Now let us move on to the 10th concept, that is objectivity concept. Objective होना चाहिए, free from any kind of bias. किसी भी तरह का पार्शियलिटी नहीं होना चाहिए. कुछ भी आप रिकॉर्ड करेंगे, इट शुड बी वेरीफाइबल. सो इट इज ऑल्सो नोन एज वेरीफाइबल ऑब्जेक्टिव कॉन्सेप्ट. उसको हम वेरीफाइबल ऑब्जेक्टिव कॉन्सेप्ट भी कहते हैं. इसका मीनिंग क्या है? ये एविडेंस के ऊपर है. फुल डॉक्यूमेंट, फुल प्रूफ होना चाहिए कि आपने ट्रांजैक्शन किया है. यू कैन नॉट जस्ट से वर्बली एंड यू हैव नो एविडेंस, देन यू कैन नॉट रिकॉर्ड इट. तो अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस कॉन्सेप्ट, इसमें assumption क्या है? एवरी ट्रांजैक्शन दैट इज टेकिंग प्लेस, इट हैज गॉट अ सब्सटैंशियल एविडेंस. हमारे पास काफी उसके प्रूफ है, उसके डॉक्यूमेंट है. तो जब उसके सॉलिड एविडेंस या डॉक्यूमेंटेड प्रूफ होते हैं तो वो हम उसको रिकॉर्ड करते हैं. दैट इज व्हाट यू मीन बाय ऑब्जेक्टिविटी कॉन्सेप्ट. द लास्ट वन अंडर द अकाउंटिंग कॉन्सेप्ट इज हिस्टोरिक कॉन्सेप्ट, और यू कैन से cost concept. Historical concept, cost concept. Historical cost concept भी हम कह सकते हैं इसको, या तो historical. तो what does this concept state? This concept states that a business must account for and record all assets at the original cost or the purchase price on their balance sheet after accounting for depreciation if any. For example, आपने you have bought a machine. For example, you bought a machinery, okay, for rupees say 6 lakhs. 6 lakhs का मशीन आपने खरीदी किया. इसका लाइफ क्या बोल रहे हैं वो लोग? They think that इसका लाइफ है say 10 years. 10 years is the life. So as per the rule, आपको पता है कि ये मशीन 10 साल चलेगा. सो हम लोग क्या करते हैं? उसको हम डेप्रिसिएशन डालते हैं. सो व्हाट इज डेप्रिसिएशन? 10 साल के लिए 10 साल तक हमको चलाना है ये मशीन. तो 6 lakhs इंटू उसकी लाइफ क्या है? 10 years. मतलब एवरी ईयर मुझे 60,000 जो है उसका डेप्रिसिएशन होता है. वैल्यू कम होते होते जाते हैं. सो मतलब क्या है कि आफ्टर द एंड ऑफ दिस ईयर 6 लाख का मशीन ले लिया. 1 साल के बाद उस मशीन का वैल्यू क्या होगा? 5,40,000. आफ्टर 2 years कितना होगा? आफ्टर 2 years अगेन 60,000 करते हैं तो 4,80,000 होगा. तो ऐसे कम करते 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 लास्ट में 10 years के बाद उसका वैल्यू 0 होगा. तो हम लोग जब रिकॉर्ड करते हैं तो आपको लेना है उसका हिस्टोरिक कॉस्ट. तो इसका हिस्टोरिक कॉस्ट क्या हो गया? पहले था 6 lakhs, उसके बाद उसका वैल्यू हो गया 5,40,000, उसके बाद 4,80,000. डेप्रिसिएशन जो हम कैलकुलेट करते हैं, कीपिंग इन माइंड दिस हिस्टोरिकल कॉस्ट कॉन्सेप्ट. सो आई होप यू अंडरस्टूड नाउ अकाउंटिंग कॉन्सेप्ट्स. अकाउंटिंग कॉन्सेप्ट्स में कितने कॉन्सेप्ट्स हैं? 11 कॉन्सेप्ट्स हैं. कौन कौन से हैं? GCA जो मैंने कहा पहले, 3 मेन अजम्पशंस है, 3 कॉन्सेप्ट्स. उसके बाद हमारे पास बिजनेस एंटिटी कॉन्सेप्ट है. तो हम इसको वी कैन मेक इट एज अ निमोनिक भी बना सकते हैं. बिजनेस एंटिटी कॉन्सेप्ट, चलो हम उसको ई डालते हैं. एंटिटी कॉन्सेप्ट, मनी मेजरमेंट कॉन्सेप्ट, अकाउंटिंग पीरियड कॉन्सेप्ट, dual aspect concept, and then we have revenue recognition concept, matching concept, then objectivity concept and historic. तो आप ऐसे याद रख सकते हैं. These are the accounting concepts. Accounting concepts. GCA, IMAR, RMOH. RMOH. GCA, IMAR, RMOH. Now let us understand, as we said, today we are going to learn about accounting concepts and accounting conventions. तो आपको अभी यहाँ तक तो अभी समझ में आ गया कि अकाउंटिंग कॉन्सेप्ट्स एंड अकाउंटिंग कन्वेंशंस जो है ये किसके आधार पर है, अकाउंटिंग प्रिंसिपल्स के आधार पर है। अकाउंटिंग प्रिंसिपल्स क्या है, ऑल दोज नॉर्म्स, ऑल दोज रूल्स विच हैव बीन अडॉप्टेड बाय द अकाउंटेंट ऑल ओवर द यूनिवर्स। ओके, यूनिवर्सली ग्लोबली उसको एक्सेप्ट किया है। तो उसके अंडर में ये दो आते हैं, अकाउंटिंग कॉन्सेप्ट्स एंड अकाउंटिंग कन्वेंशंस। अकाउंटिंग कॉन्सेप्ट्स में कितने हैं कॉन्सेप्ट्स, 11 कॉन्सेप्ट्स हैं। वो कौन कौन से हैं, GCA, ऐसे याद रखेंगे, GCA, इमाद, RMOH। ओके, 11 कॉन्सेप्ट्स हैं। और ये कॉन्सेप्ट्स क्या है, इसको हम बोलते हैं एजम्पशंस, इसको हम बोलते हैं एजम्पशंस एंड विच हैव टू बी फॉलोड। आप उसको ना नहीं बोल सकते। चलो, लेट अस नाउ सी अकाउंटिंग कन्वेंशंस क्या है। लुक एट द मीनिंग। अकाउंटिंग कन्वेंशंस आर द आउटकम्स of accounting practices which have been followed over the years। ये एक ऐसे कॉन्सेप्ट्स है, ये जो है आउटकम है भाई, नतीजा। आप लोग एक रीति रिवाज को फॉलो करते हैं और उसको फॉलो करते रहा है, तो वो जो अकाउंटिंग प्रैक्टिसेस जो आपके घर में, आपके जो बिजनेस में करते हैं, वही चीज लंदन में या तो US में करने की जरूरत नहीं है। तो जो फैमिली बिजनेस है या एनी बिजनेस पैटर्न जिसमें कि आप लोग वो प्रैक्टिस करते आते हैं, तो वो कंटिन्यू करते हैं, दैट इज व्हाट इज अकाउंटिंग कन्वेंशन। सो व्हाट आर द अकाउंटिंग कन्वेंशंस, वो ऐसे आउटकम्स है, एजम्पशंस नहीं है। एजम्पशंस क्या है, कॉन्सेप्ट्स है विच यू हैव टू फॉलो। ओके, कन्वेंशंस सभी लोग फॉलो नहीं करेंगे, हम चाहे तो फॉलो करें, नहीं तो नहीं करें। अंडरस्टूड? कॉन्सेप्ट्स को फॉलो करना है, कन्वेंशंस को फॉलो करना जरूरी नहीं है। बट कन्वेंशंस क्या है, दे आर द आउटकम्स व्हिच हैव बीन फॉलोड बाय द अकाउंटेंट्स एंड वो जो है ओवर द इयर्स। तो कितने कन्वेंशंस है, देखो इसमें 3 कन्वेंशंस है। कितने कन्वेंशंस है, 3 कन्वेंशंस है। क्या है ये, FMC, ये है अकाउंटिंग कन्वेंशंस। अकाउंटिंग कन्वेंशंस कितने हैं, FMC। Now what do you mean by F? It is full disclosure convention. Full disclosure convention. इसका मीनिंग क्या है? It means that the management have to report all relevant information, आपका बिजनेस का इंफॉर्मेशन सब कुछ, everything need to be disclosed to the stakeholders. Stakeholders means which are the people who are affected by your business. हो सकता है कि क्रेडिटर्स है, हो सकता है कि बैंक है, गवर्नमेंट है, मैनेजमेंट है, ओनर है, सबको पता चलना है एग्जैक्टली क्या हो रहा है बिजनेस में। तो उसको हम बोलते हैं फुल डिस्क्लोजर। एंड वो जो आपका जो फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट जो है उसमें जो है सब कुछ पता होना चाहिए। क्यों? क्योंकि आपके बिजनेस में आपको वो लोग देते हैं, दे मे बी द सप्लायर्स, दे मे बी द क्रेडिटर्स, दे मे बी द बैंक बिफोर गिविंग टू यू द लोन, या तो आपको फाइनेंशियल असिस्टेंस जो देना है तो वो लोग पहले देखिए आपका सिचुएशन क्या है आपके धंधे का। तो फुल डिस्क्लोजर आपको डालना है, दैट इज द कन्वेंशन। ओके, बट दिस नीड नॉट बी फॉलोड बाय एवरी बिजनेस। This need not be followed because this is not an assumption. ये concept नहीं है, convention. So you follow or not, that is up to you, your business. Okay? I hope you understood. Now next is F हो गया materiality convention. Now what do you mean by materiality convention? देखो, it states that all material items must be properly reported. All material items must be properly reported. Now when we say material item, it means important items. Important items को आपको डालना है, जो important नहीं है उसको डालने की जरूरत नहीं है। Now, is there any hard and fast rule? No, there is no hard and fast rule to determine what is the important item and what is not. Okay, anyway, please understand that whenever you are putting that, it has to be properly conveyed. So what do you mean by materiality? Usme all the important items you need to mention. So what is this? Is it to be followed by everyone? Not necessary, because it is a convention. Okay, the last one is conservatism convention, or you can call principle of conservatism. It is also known as prudence convention. Prudence convention. So what does that mean? It states that the accountant should not anticipate any future income. However, they should provide for all the possible losses. Conservatism में क्या assume करते हैं कि you cannot just calculate the coming profit. Any losses, if you guess, if you feel that there is a possibility of having a loss, तो उसको आपको रिकॉर्ड करना है, इनकम का नहीं बोल रहे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई सोल्ड गुड्स टू अशोक, ओके, और वो मेरा डेटाज है. ही हैज टू गिव मी, ही हैज टू पे मी 50,000, बट आई हैव ए डाउट, वो शायद 50,000 तो नहीं देगा, 10-15,000 तो नहीं देंगे, तो मुझे वो प्रोविजन फॉर बैड डेट्स बोल के रखना पड़ेगा. सो ये सब चीज जो है, अकॉर्डिंग टू व्हाट वी आर डूइंग इज, अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस कंजर्वेटिज्म, we are calculating, we are looking at the possible losses which has to be maintained, which has to be recorded. So with this, I conclude today's session on accounting concepts and accounting conventions. So let me just recap quickly for you. Very simple. Accounting concepts कहाँ से आ गया? Accounting concepts and accounting principles कहाँ से आ गया? Accounting concepts and accounting conventions कहाँ से आ गया? From accounting principles. What do you mean by accounting principles? Accounting principles जो है, ये जो है rules है, norms है, which have been adopted by the accountants all over the universe. It is called as GAAP, globally accepted accounting principles बोलते हैं. So which they all have to follow. But however, in this we have two types: accounting concepts है and accounting conventions है. Accounting concepts, what are they? They are the basic assumptions which has to be followed by the accountant. How many accounting concepts are there? 11 concepts are there. Which are they? I've given you the mnemonic: GCA, EMAD and RMOH. What do you mean with GCA? Going concern concept, consistency concept, accrual concept. EMAD, E, business entity concept, entity concept. Number 2, next is money measurement concept. A is accounting period concept and D is dual aspect concept. RMOH, R, revenue recognition concept, matching concept, objectivity concept, which is also known as verifiable objectivity concept, and the last one is historic cost concept, or you can call it as cost concept. So these 11 concepts have to be followed by every accountant. We are talking about now, what do you mean by accounting conventions? Conventions जो है, they are the outcomes of accounting practices जो आप करते आए ओवर ए पीरियड ऑफ इयर्स, इतने सालों से आप जो करते आए उसको हम बोलते हैं अकाउंटिंग कन्वेंशंस. अंडर द अकाउंटिंग कन्वेंशंस, हाउ मेनी कन्वेंशंस डू यू हैव? यू हैव 3 मेन कन्वेंशंस, दैट इज FMC. Accordingly, what are FMC? Full disclosure, M is standing for materiality, and the last one is conservatism, which is also known as prudence convention. So these are all very important concepts. बहुत ही easy है. If you just think about it, it's not that difficult. नाम के साथ साथ आपको कैसे याद करना है. Don't by heart anything, please, for God's sake. Just इसको समझ लो, अच्छी तरह से समझ लो, just visualize करो कि क्या है इसका मीनिंग. तो अकाउंटिंग प्रिंसिपल्स हैं, अकाउंटिंग कॉन्सेप्ट्स है, अकाउंटिंग कन्वेंशंस है. अकाउंटिंग कॉन्सेप्ट्स में इतने सारे 11 कॉन्सेप्ट्स है जिसको हमें फॉलो करना है, जिसको हम एसेंशियल्स बोलते हैं, कॉन्सेप्ट्स बोलते हैं, जिसको हमें करना ही है, वी हैव टू फॉलो. वेरेज अकाउंटिंग कन्वेंशंस जो है, ये प्रैक्टिसेस जो आप करते आए हैं ओवर द पीरियड ऑफ ईयर्स, एंड दे आर लाइक FMA 3 है कन्वेंशंस, उसको हमें ध्यान में रखना है. सो आई होप एंड बिलीव दैट ये जो आज की जो सेशन भी आपको अच्छी तरह समझ में आया होगा. एंड आई जस्ट रिक्वेस्ट यू ऑल, so stay in touch with me, and so that you can definitely learn more and more. आगे हम और भी आपको इंटरेस्टिंग बहुत सारे कॉन्सेप्ट्स के बारे में बताएंगे. कॉन्सेप्ट्स ऑलमोस्ट हो गए, अभी हम लोग और थोड़ी अंदर डीपर जाएंगे, बट इट्स गोइंग टू बी वेरी इजी एंड सिंपल वे. प्लीज़ गिव मी योर फीडबैक. आपका जो है valuable feedback is very important for me. Please put that in the in the comment box. Please put your suggestions also. What is that you prefer? Basically I'm a Malayali. Inki Malayalam adaittu parayan ariyilla adukondu ഞാൻ ഹിന്ദിയാണ് അധികം യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. എനിക്ക് മലയാളത്തിലും എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ ചെയ്യണമെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും, പക്ഷെ അധികം അറിയില്ല. എന്നാലും ഐ വിൽ ट्राय टू पुट दॅट ऑल्सो. आय कॅन ऑल्सो स्पीक मराठी. मराठी मला खूपच चांगलं येतं. तेव्हा तुम्हाला जर मी मराठीमध्ये बोलायचं असेल तर सांगा मला, पण ते सगळं मला फीडबॅकमध्ये म्हणजे काय की कॉमेंटमध्ये यायला पाहिजे. देन ओनली आय कम टू दॅट वेदर यू आर इंटरेस्टेड टू हिअर इट Marathi also, whether it is Malayalam or Tamil, kunju kunju theriyum, no problem, but then I cannot explain that completely in Tamil. So now what I want is, I want my videos to reach as much as possible. എല്ലാവർക്കും എത്തണമെന്ന് വളരെ what to say, like I would love to have that, and please give me your feedback, okay? So I hope this the concept that I've explained to you all is well understood. Any more examples that you want me to explain in detail, or you want a separate video for every concept and all, anything that you want, please let me know. Frankly speaking, it's such an interesting, such an easy thing, you know. Accounting is like a beautiful journey. In fact, we and all, when we used to learn accounts when we were in 11th and 12th and all, whenever we used to feel bored by learning other theoretical subjects, जब नींद आती थी, or when we used to feel bored, then we used to take accounts. So it's such an interesting thing. We don't realize how the time goes, okay? I hope you all have understood my concept. Thank you so much, and please like and share my videos to your friends who it will be helpful, and do subscribe my channel. I would be really grateful to you all if you subscribe, and also view my videos, give me your feedback, put in the comment and all those things. I look forward to have a long-term relationship with you all. Thank you once again.